Durdle Magic. Welcome back to Durdle Magic. Today we're playing some more Obosh the Prey Piercer and his guest Kaervek. We need to go and select Obosh as the companion here, and we will do so. The deck focuses on doubling damage from our sources. That includes Kaervek and some other things. Let's look at our opening hand. We do have Faithless Looting, Gamble, one mountain. Doesn't really cut it though, so let's go ahead and mulligan. This looks a little bit more promising. We have 3 lands plus a mana vault. We get one more land, mana vault's okay. Reforge the Soul to refill our hand. Board wipe and I don't know, is this even a hate bear? It's like a hate giant. I think we'll keep this. Let's see where this goes. Our first opponent today, playing in Death of Triome, is Kuraga Macro Sage. So this is a companion. Getting used to these TAMs. Dragon. 4 Wooburg, so that's 4 white, blue, black, red, green. Eminence, as long as it's in the command zone or on the battlefield. Dragon spells you control cost 1 less to cast flying. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards, then you put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield, 10-10. So yeah, that's because I guess it needed more card draw. So their companion is Kuraga the Macro Sage. 3 Simic, 5/4 Legendary Dinosaur Hippo. Companion, your starting deck contains only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and land cards. That seems pretty good in dragons. Draw a card for each permanent you control with CMC 3 or greater. So yeah, that's just gonna be gas. Alright, rolls over to our turn. We draw a mountain. I can live with that. Let's go ahead and I think we get the bog down early because we're probably going to need black. Sucks to have that down early, but what can you do? And roll it over to our opponents. Our next opponent is Kemba Regent, 1 white, 2/4 legendary cat cleric. At the beginning of their upkeep, they create a 2/2 white cat creature token for each equipment attached to Kemba. Can get out of hand really fast. All the ones I've ever played against have been really kind of like an eggs in basket kind of deal. So it'll be interesting to see what they do to protect their board state. Our next opponent is Alela, Artful Provocateur. That's 1 in Esper, or 1 white, blue, black. For a 2/3 flying Death Touch lifelink, Fairy Warlock. Other creatures you control with flying get 1/0. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. I had one of these myself. It can be a good deck. It wasn't fun for me, but we'll see how it goes for our opponent. 2 each their own. Exotic Orchard coming down for them, so that's nice. So they will have black, white. Yeah, just black and white on that so far. Relic of Progenitus coming down for Alela. Alright. Target player exiles their graveyard. If you tap it, 1, exile this, exile all cards from all graveyards, draw a card. Alright, we don't really need to worry about that too much. Activating the relic. They're exiling our graveyard. Seems legit. Dragon tapping down, saying they're not a threat. Rolls over to our turn, we draw another mountain. Hopefully we get another black source at some point. Let's go ahead and play mountain. We'll tap all that stuff down, make sure we're not a threat. Tell that to our opponents that way, and roll it on over. Oresca's Sun Guide coming down. Inspired, when it becomes untapped, you gain 2 life. It's a cat. That'll work out. Wonder if Kemba is going to be Kitty Tribal. You never know. Wajuka Bog coming down for the Alela player. Let's see where they toss that. It's going to be at the Dragon. All those empty graveyards are getting dug up and replaced with empty graveyards. Chrome Mox coming down for Alela. Alright. So, Chrome Mox costs 0. Imprint when it enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-artifact card, non-land card, from your hand. Tap to add 1 mana of any of the exiled card's colors. They exile a Mirror Maid. That sucks. That's a pretty good enchantment. Wonder what they have in their hand that they need. Alright. Demonic Tour into play for Alela. Search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, then shuffle it. Haven of the Spirit Dragon down for the Dragon player. That makes sense. Territorial Hellkite. Flying Haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose an opponent at random that this card didn't attack during your last combat. This card attacks that player this combat if able. If you can't choose an opponent this way, tap it. So not very good in 1v1, but pretty good right now. 2 combat. Trigger will happen, but they haven't attacked anyone yet, so they get a choice. Alright, I guess we're taking a 6/6 or a 6/5 dragon. That sucks. Alright, 6 damage is good. Looks like they're about to roll it on over to us. Let's see what we get. We get Evolving Wilds. So let's see. I could do a land, mana vault, and then next turn we have enough for Kaervek. And we're safe from that dragon at least for 2 turns. Or at least 1 turn. So what do I want to do? Let's go land. Play the mana vault. And roll it on over like that. I think next turn we do Evolving Wilds. No, next turn, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we have to do the mountain next turn to get Kaervek. Ring of Food coming down for Kemba. Equip creature has vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on the equipped creature if it's white. That'll make Kemba fairly big fairly quickly. The rings aren't the best, but it is repeated value. Lean and Scimitar coming down for Kemba. Equipped creature gets 1/1, cost 1 to summon, 1 to equip. Looks like they're going for the value equipments on this one. We'll have to keep a lookout for swords, though. You never know. Add a card wasting to play for Alela. Alela coming down. Relic being activated, targeting Kemba. Nothing in there, good. Skilled Reckoner. That's something I didn't want to see. 3 white, flying. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell and ability an opponent controls, destroy target non-land permanent that player controls. I was really hoping not to see it so we could use Kaervek to nuke the dragons. Sorry. Just dang it. 2 combat. Territorial Hellkite's going to get something chosen at random, smacking them in the face. Luckily it won't be us because of its ability. Alright. Looks like it's going to have to attack into the Alela. I wonder if they're going to trade with it. I'm thinking next turn, since we can't now hit the dragons without getting terrible repercussions, we do Ola's Dust and destroy the things. Dragon into Alela. Will they take the damage? They take the damage. Alright. Mana Vault will trigger. We're not going to pay. We don't need to untap it. Alright, we get Ancient Tomb. That could put us ahead a little bit. Dragon still costs a bit. I think I want to wait a turn, but I don't want to play Kaervek either. So we can play Obosh. Seems good. So let's go ahead, do Evolving Wilds this turn instead. Crack it, get a Swamp. Alright, let's go ahead, play Obosh, and then pass it like that. Yeah, Ola's Dust later will kill Obosh, but maybe I can get rid of some stuff otherwise, especially if I get like a Chandra's Ignition to deal lots of damage. Ring of Food will trigger, not equipped to anything though. Kemba coming down for Kemba. Ring of Thune being equipped. A Quarter Shield coming down for Kemba. 0 to cast. Equipped creature gets 0/3 and has Vigilance. Equipped for 3. Skull Clamp coming down for Alela. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, Alela will trigger, make a token. They equip the Skull Clamp. The token will die. They will get 2 cards. Rest in Peace coming down for Alela. When it enters the battlefield, exile all cards from all graveyards. If a card or token would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Well, that gets rid of Obosh once we kill it. That's unfortunate. A lot of graveyard hate from Alela. That also shuts off our Cern Conrad with some wheel abilities too. We're gonna have to find a way to destroy that. So I'm thinking we still go with the Ola's Dust and just nuke everything next turn. Skull Clamp getting equipped to the new fairy. Gonna draw some more cards. Godless Shrine into play for the Dragon. Dragon Wardrobe Maka. It can't be countered. This spell can't be countered. Flying Lifelink. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. 5/7. A very good, what am I going to call them now? Hate Giants? Is that what it is? 2 combat. The Hellkite will trigger again. Hopefully it's not us. Oh wait, it can't be us, I don't think, right? No, it can be us. It's going to attack us. That's sad. Mana Vault will trigger. Don't think we want to pay the 4. Let's see, we get down Ancient Tomb. Still can't Ola's Dust. So yeah, I guess we pay it. I mean, we're probably not going to draw anything too useful right now. Alright, we get Bontu's Last Reckoning. So that'll be okay. I don't know if I want to do anything with it though. So let's go ahead. Ancient Tomb's getting real risky, but I guess we play it. Better early than never, I suppose. So we have 5 mana up and nothing to do with it, so I guess we just pass. I was going to attack into the dragon player, but then they played a bigger dragon, so I think we'll just leave it here and roll it over. Kemba and Ring of Thune will trigger for the Kemba player. Alright, they get Cat Token and Kemba gets a little bit bigger. Maybe they'll have a board wipe of some kind. A Quarter Shield being equipped. On to Kemba it goes. Lean and Scimitar going to Kemba. Alela into Kemba. They have to take the damage she flies. Then maybe a board wipe. Let's see what happens. Baleful Strix. Artifact creature bird, falling death touch, when enters the battlefield, draw a card. Seems pretty good. And they'll get another fairy off of it. Straight to combat for the Air Dragon. Let's see where the Hellkite goes this time. Alright, heading off into Kemba's direction. Kemba takes 6. Karuga coming down. They're gonna draw, what, 4 cards? That's not good. Mana Vault will trigger. We will not pay because it's untapped. Alright. We get Geode Golem. I think I still want to wipe the board here. I just want to address that, no, I don't have Toxic Deluge. No, I don't have Dead of Winter. Either one would be superior to this Bontu's Last Reckoning. But I didn't want to necessarily run those because I run a lot of normal lands. I don't have a lot of snow lands. And our deck can use a lot of life. But feel free to add those in an upgrade if you feel like it. Anyway, let's go ahead, play Rogue's Passage. That might be relevant later. Oh, the dragon player is out. Why the dragon player left, I'm not even sure. Okay, that changes our plans a bunch. So, Rogue's Passage. Oh, now I had a whole plan, now what do I do? I could do Bontu's, but it would destroy Obosh and exile it with the enchantment they have over there. Let's do Void Winnower. Get that down, I suppose. And then we'll go combat, and we will swing at Alela, because they will not be able to block. Alright, 6 is good. Let's roll it on over and hope no one has removal for the Void Winnower. I kind of want to hit Kemba with it. Ring and Kemba will trigger on Kemba's upkeep. Chariot of Victory coming down for Kemba. It'll have First Strike, Trample, and Haste, equip 1. Yet another equipment that gives haste. Never to be underestimated, that keyword there. Can take a turn from an opponent, and they're planning. Alright, at end of turn, we're getting a cycled Ash Barrens from Alela. Activating Relic of Progenitus. All cards are exiled from the graveyards. Alela, everything into us, that'll be 6 damage. 6 damage is good. Let's see if they have the board wipe. They were drawing pretty aggressively. To the end step, nope, no board wipe right now. Could have a route, I suppose. Mana Vault will trigger. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd have 6 left. Put down a mountain, get Kaervek. Seems roundabout. I guess we just take the damage. Alright, so we draw a swamp. Let's go ahead, play the swamp. I want to attack into Alela, but it seems as though they have Cycrift mana up, and we would deal, let's see, 22 and 6. So we deal 28, get them down to 4, which gives them another turn as well. So I'm unsure. I think Obosh into Alela, Void Winnower into Kemba, see if they do anything, and then maybe cast Geode Golem and get Kaervek down for free next turn. Commit to that. We do have some board wipes we could consider, but let's go to combat. Let's do Void Winnower into Kemba and Obosh into the fairies. Alright. Yeah, let's go Ola's Dust. So, Hurt, Pain, Mana, go. Colorless. So that's 3. We'll need 7. Ola's Dust. Alright. Everything is nuke. Obosh goes in exile, unfortunately. Void Winnower alive. Let's go ahead, pass the turn over. Didn't want to use Bontu's Last Reckoning. I need the lands, and I'm going to need the Winnower. Ring of Thune will trigger, but it's not equipped anymore. Kemba coming back down. Ring of Thune getting equipped to Kemba. Lean In Scimitar getting equipped to Kemba. Scavenger Grounds into play for Alela. They really hate graveyards. Nothing else played for Alela this turn. Mana Vault will trigger. Let's see. I think I'll just take the 1. Alright, Faithless Looting, that could be interesting. Yeah, I don't really want to refill any hands here. I've learned anything, refilling a mono white player's hand can be very super dangerous. Let's go ahead and play the Faithless Looting. We get Mountain and Blasphemous Act. Don't think I want the Act. And I don't think I want Bontu's Reckoning? Yeah, Blasphemous and Bontu's can go, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and play Geode Golem. Alright, that resolves. Let's go to combat. I think we will have to go with the Winnower into Kemba just to keep them under control. Either they block or they die. Alright, Kemba will intercept. Alright, Kemba down, Kemba player alive. Let's roll it on over and hope Alela doesn't draw anything on their next turn. That's super good. Ring of Thune trigger. Won't give anything a counter, though. Kemba coming back down. It must be an eggs and basket kind of deck. Ring of Thune will become equipped. Hollowed Fountain into play for Alela. Coming into play tapped. Propaganda. We can't attack them unless we pay 2 for each attacking creature. Rolls over to our turn. I think we're just going to take the 1 damage. We got a Field of Ruin. But let's go ahead. Play the Mountain. Let's go to attacks. Swing the Geode at Kemba. Swing the Winnower at Alela. Pay the 2 mana to attack. Alright, damage gets through. Geode Golem triggers. When Geode Golem connects, it says you may cast your commander from the command zone without paying its mana cost. Now we will cast Kaervek. Alright, Kaervek into play. Let's roll it on over. Kemba trigger. Ring of Thune trigger. Leonin Scimitar going on to Kemba. A Quarter Shield going on. Chariot of Victory getting attached. So let's see, that'll give it the first strike trample haste. Yep. Volshock Battlegear, 3, equip creature for 3, equip creature gets 3/3. They very much like the 3s. We have a trigger, let's go ahead and hit Alela with it. Kemba coming into us, that seems fairly legitimate. No blocks. Alright, 4 commander damage from Kemba, down to 10. Alela quits the game. Alright. Means we can't burn them out, and we can't burn Kemba out. But if we just attack, we kind of have this unless they have a sword or path. All right, don't pay to untap the mana vault. We'll just pay to make one of our creatures unblockable, and do that. Draw Sir Conrad the Grim works for me. Field of Ruin into play. Let's do it. Sir Conrad. Play Sir Conrad. Get him into play. Let's go ahead and make one of our creatures unblockable. Let's make it the Geo. Now let's make it Kaervek. Go to combat. Swing with the Golem, swing with Kaervek, and see what happens. Kemba intercepting the Geo Golem. Alright, first strike damage will happen. Sir Conrad will trigger, bringing our opponent to 4. And we win the game. I don't know where the Ur Dragon player went. They had it though. I don't know what happened. Hope they're okay. Alela couldn't draw a removal or something to reset up. It's also a very eggs and basket kind of deck. Kemba got close, and I really didn't want to wheel them into more cards. Alright, good game to our opponents. If you liked the content you saw here today, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified of my new videos, and share and like so everyone can come and just Durdle with us. If you have other content you like on YouTube, other creators, go and watch their videos, support them, hit like, hit share. I know they'll appreciate it, I'll appreciate it. We're all in this together during this time. Please be responsible, follow the guidelines, stay safe out there, and after all this, maybe I'll see some of you and we can sit down and Durdle with some magic. Bye.